Have you ever felt alone, even when surrounded by people? This feeling, my friends, is loneliness, a reality that's more common than you might think. It's a universal experience, crossing boundaries of age, culture, and circumstance. It's not about how many people are in your life, but the meaningful connections you share with them. Loneliness isn't a measure of your social calendar, but the depth of your relationships. So if you're feeling lonely, remember, you're not alone in this. Loneliness is not a sign of weakness, but a human response to a lack of connection. Think about when you feel most alone. Is it when you're in a room full of people, but feel like no one truly understands you? Or maybe it's when you're physically distant from your loved ones, yearning for their company. Perhaps it's those quiet moments when you find yourself grappling with your own thoughts, feeling emotionally disconnected from the world around you. Loneliness can be a complex puzzle of emotions, but understanding the pieces can help you see the bigger picture. Emotionally, it can stem from feelings of not being understood or valued. You might feel like you're on a different wavelength from everyone else, making it difficult to form meaningful connections. Physically, it can arise from being separated from those you care about, whether by distance, circumstance, or choice. The absence of familiar faces and comforting presences can make the world feel a little less warm, a little more isolating. Understanding the root of your loneliness is the first step towards addressing it. It's about acknowledging your feelings, not dismissing them. It's about accepting that it's okay to feel this way, but also realizing that you have the power to change your situation. By recognizing what causes your loneliness, you can start to change your situation. And remember, it's not about eradicating loneliness completely, but learning to navigate it, to use it as a tool for self-reflection and growth. Because sometimes in the quiet moments, we find our loudest truths. So how can you overcome this feeling of loneliness? Now that's a question worth pondering. Let's dive into some practical strategies that can help you in this journey. Firstly, maintaining a healthy lifestyle is crucial. This means eating a balanced diet, getting enough sleep, and exercising regularly. These aren't just good for your physical health, they're also proven to boost your mental well-being. When you take care of your body, you're also taking care of your mind. Secondly, engage in activities that you enjoy. Remember, happiness is an inside job. Whether it's painting, playing an instrument, cooking your favorite dish, or simply reading a good book, these activities can provide a sense of accomplishment and joy. They can also act as a distraction, giving your mind a break from the constant chatter of loneliness. Next, don't hesitate to reach out to friends and family. While it might feel like you're alone, remember that there are people who care about you. A simple conversation can go a long way in making you feel connected and loved. And if you're not comfortable reaching out to people you know, there are numerous support groups and online communities where you can find people who are going through the same experiences as you. If the feelings of loneliness persist, don't be afraid to seek professional help. Therapists and counselors are trained to help you navigate your emotions and can provide you with tools and techniques to manage loneliness. And lastly, practice mindfulness. This involves paying attention to your thoughts and feelings without judgment. It's about being present in the moment and not worrying about the past or the future. Mindfulness can help you understand your feelings of loneliness better and can provide a sense of calm and peace. Remember, it's not about trying to eliminate loneliness overnight, but taking small steps towards a happier, more connected life. It's a journey, not a race. So take your time, be gentle with yourself, and remember, you're not alone in this. Let's talk about the importance of connection in overcoming loneliness. Connection, in its truest form, is like a magic balm, a salve that can heal wounds you didn't even know you had. It's a bridge that links us to others, making us feel understood, recognized, and valued. It's a powerful weapon against the looming shadow of loneliness. Now, when we say connection, we're not talking about the number of followers you have on Instagram or the friends you have on Facebook. No, we're talking about meaningful connections, ones that are deep, genuine, and heartfelt. The ones that make you feel seen, heard, and most importantly, loved. These meaningful connections offer a multitude of benefits. They boost your mental health, providing a safety net during times of stress. They improve your physical health too. Did you know that people with strong social relationships have a 50% greater likelihood of survival compared to those with weaker social connections? It's a startling statistic, but it underlines the immense power of human connection. Connections fill us with a sense of belonging, which is a fundamental human need. When we feel like we belong, we feel happier, more secure. We feel like we're part of something bigger than ourselves. We're not just solitary beings drifting aimlessly in the universe. We're part of a community, a collective, a family. But how do you forge these connections? Start by being present, listening, and showing empathy. Reach out to people, share your thoughts, your fears, your dreams. Be open, be vulnerable. It might be scary, but it's worth it. Remember, in every conversation, there's an opportunity to connect on a deeper level. In the end, remember this. Connection is not just about being physically close to someone, but about feeling emotionally understood and valued. It's about finding your tribe, your people, those who get you, who love you for who you are. It's about knowing that you're not alone, that you're part of this beautiful, intricate web of life. It's about realizing that you matter. And that, dear friends, is the power of connection. To summarize, overcoming loneliness involves understanding its root cause, adopting practical strategies, and seeking meaningful connections. Let's take a moment to reflect on the journey we've been on together. We began by confronting the reality of loneliness, acknowledging its existence, and realizing that it's a universal experience. We all feel alone at times, and that's perfectly okay. It's part of being human. This understanding is the first step towards overcoming loneliness. Next, we delved deeper into understanding loneliness. We learned that it's not always about being physically alone. Sometimes it's about feeling disconnected, even when surrounded by others. Remember, loneliness is a state of mind, not a situation. It's essential to understand this difference to address loneliness effectively. Moving on, we explored various strategies to combat loneliness. We discussed the power of self-love, the importance of engaging in activities that bring joy, and the value of stepping out of your comfort zone. We also emphasized the significance of maintaining a positive mindset and staying open to new experiences. Remember, it's okay to take baby steps. Progress is progress, no matter how small. Then, we delved into the power of connection. We stressed the importance of reaching out to others, establishing meaningful relationships, and being part of a community. Remember, it's not about the quantity of relationships, but the quality. Sharing life's ups and downs with someone who genuinely cares can make a world of difference. Throughout this journey, one thing we hope you've gathered is that it's okay to ask for help. Whether it's reaching out to a trusted friend, a family member, or a mental health professional, remember that there's no shame in seeking support. Everyone experiences loneliness at some point, and it's okay not to be okay all the time. Remember, you are not alone, and there are always ways to overcome loneliness. So take a step today towards a happier, more connected life.